Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the latest on. I can't get my thing to do. I'm trying to get a good setup where I could do the occasional phone review. So if you'd like phone reviews, please subscribe. Anyway, I'm just playing around mostly because I hope to be getting a new phone at some point. If you knew, maybe I'll talk about it sometime how old this phone is. It's really bad. But our most favorite recent imp, look that up, IMP, Ethan Crumbley. His parents, won the lamb. They were found in a basement in Detroit. They have now appeared in court. So, James and Jennifer Crumbley, parents of the teenage suspect in a recent deadly shooting. That's the thing. It's Oxford, Michigan, not Oxford, Mississippi. Crumbley, Ethan, whatever, went in. He shot like 6 people total, I think. Several have died. It's a horrible thing. Michigan has a gun lock law. And so they arrested his parents saying that they didn't have their gun locked. Now, this is going to get debated to death by the time there's any type of trial or anything. But the fact is that Ethan came in, supposedly took the gun from the nightstand. Supposedly, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Ethan could take the lock off. If you ever follow or watch Lockpicking Lawyer, that guy has made a mockery of every gun lock there is. I mean, if you see a gun in a police car, like a rifle or something, a shotgun, that might as well be just say free candy. I mean, it is that easy to pick these things. I think if you stare at them too long, they pop open. 15-year-old son is accused of killing 4 students at Oxford High School on November 30th with a gun his parents allegedly gave him. Ethan Crumbley is charged as an adult with murder, terrorism, and other crimes. He pleaded not guilty. That should be their Christmas card. What a fine-looking family. Oh, gosh. Lawyers for the 15-year-old argued in court Monday that he should be transferred to a juvenile facility, but the judge denied that request. Next court appearance is January 7th. Okay, so at the hearing, both the prosecutor and lawyers of James and Jennifer Crumbley agreed to delay a probable cause hearing in the case until February, citing an unprecedented volume of evidence and discovery that still needs to be processed. Jeez. How do you have an unprecedented volume of evidence? So, okay, now they're just being stupid now. According to Oakland County prosecutor, James Crumbley purchased the 6.9 millimeter. That's what our U.S. military uses. 4 days before the shooting, a store employee told investigators that Ethan was with his father at the time of the purchase. You know, we do this every day in the South, okay? I mean, there's not a day goes by where somebody doesn't buy a gun and takes their kid with them. Next day, Jennifer Crumbley posted on social media, suggesting that she and Ethan were out testing the gun, which she referred to as his new Christmas present. Maybe his new Christmas present was just being outside with his mom, enjoying the outdoors. I don't know. November 21st, the teacher. Now, this is where this gets all. If you haven't followed this is the part you need to know about. This is what's important about the whole thing. This and the parents being indicted. There is a movement in our country to scare you into not accepting this narrative that they've created. Not accept. They scare you to where you have to accept everything that doesn't feel right, everything that's not normal. You can't speak up or say anything or anything bad about it. It's already been decided. They're being pushy. You know, it's like that person you couldn't stand. You know, whether it be work or the drive-through, whatever. It's like, why are you so pushy? Well, that's what this whole society's turned into. Anyway, the teacher at the Oxford High School observed Ethan searching online for ammunition on his cell phone during class. She She reported to school officials. How about this one? Why do they have cell phones in class? Same day, she exchanged text messages with her, this is the mom, with her son about the reported incident, including one that read, LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught. It's not illegal to look up ammo. I mean, it's not. You'll look it up right now if you want to. Nobody's going to come get you. On the morning of the shooting, a teacher saw a note. Now, this is what I was thinking the last part was going to be about. This is what gets me. It's a drawing of a semi-automatic handgun. I like to see. I mean, those things are pretty detailed. Okay, still, I'm trying to strip the hyperbole off of these articles here. Ethan says, including a drawing of a gun with a handgun next to the words. Now, this is what gets me. Listen to this. The thoughts won't stop. Help me. And a bullet below the words, blood everywhere. The note also included drawings of a figure with gunshot wounds, as well as the phrases, my life is useless and the world is dead to me. That sounds terrifying. And they didn't do anything. The school knew about this. The teacher was so alarmed she took a photo of the note with her cell phone. Jimmer and James Crumbley were immediately summoned to the school. A school counselor pulled Ethan from class to meet the parents. Ethan removed the note from his backpack, but it had already been altered, and the image of the gun to certain phrases scratched out. I mean, scratched out. I'm sorry, y'all, but this sounds like something from a horror movie. Where like the person's possessed. Not like everything like scratched out stuff. They always think like a demon possession type deal. School officials told Jennifer and James Crumbley that they were required to find counseling for their son within 48 hours. Both parents failed to ask their son if he had his gun with him. Why would they ask his son? You're right here with the school, all those stuff. Oh, the parents didn't ask their kid. They had, but we're the ones who saw him doing all this stuff. They're the ones that have not control, is that the right word? But they have, control, yes it is. Your kids, other people's kids. Not just this little Ethan guy. You got to worry about other people's kids. What's the school doing to keep them safe? Well, James, or was it Ethan Crumbley's dad, James, he didn't look into Ethan's backpack. Well, tough milk, said the kitty. I caught myself there. Prosecutors believe the gun he allegedly used in the shooting was in his backpack at the meeting. That's it. Game over. The parents are not the ones who should be indicted. The school officials are. But yet the school officials are right there letting other kids come into that school that they could have guns in their backpacks. Schools are being protected for some, not protected in like a good way, but for incompetence. Their incompetence is being rewarded here. Hours later, made news of an active shooter at the school. Jimmer Crumbley texted her son, Ethan, don't do it. That doesn't mean... She probably thought Ethan was going to save the day, right? Who knows? Who knows what that means? That doesn't have anything to do with it except for the fact that she texted her son. But what gets me, though, is right here. School officials told Jimmer and James Crumbley they required to find counseling within 48 hours. Both parents failed to ask their son if he had his gun with him. And they did not inspect the backpack. The principal is there. The principal is the king of the school. That is his land. He rules it. Why did they not kick the kid out of school at that point? Because they're saying they will in 48 hours. They're given a timeline. Seconds are counting down to that 48 hours. How are you supposed to get counseling in 48 hours? Let me ask you that. You can't get a doctor's appointment. If you ever had a toothache or something, try to go see a dentist, they'll be like, okay, well, maybe like 4 to 8 months, but not 48 hours. This is absolutely unbelievably weird. And it all goes back to they're going to need until February because of the unprecedented volume of evidence and discovery that still needs to be processed. Guys, subscribe and we'll keep up with this, okay? But there's something weird, just so weird about this. Why is this getting so much more coverage also than the guy who ran over the dancing grandmothers at a Christmas parade during Thanksgiving break? He killed, what, 5, 6? He killed 6 people. Injured 60? This kid, is it 3 or 4, they said? I mean, I'm not... 1 or 100, doesn't matter, okay? It's awful. But the way these journalists think, they've created this. They've created my thinking into where, well, you know, look at this side. They did more. They're a worse person. So if they did more, you can't blame my people over here. Guys, you don't have likes anymore. The only way we know you like anything, you want to give YouTube a big howdy doody, is to subscribe, follow along on Twitter, and gosh, where are all the others? Rumble, Odyssey. I'm everywhere. You can't miss me. So, hey, listen, love you guys. You know what to do. Godspeed.